Hey, what's up everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to Get Hit with the Truth. So today we are doing the What's Next on Undefeated Super Welterweight Contender Yoenis Tellez following his dominating third-round TKO victory over Sergio Garcia on the Spence and Crawford pay-per-view undercard that saw, that Tellez, really threw his name in the mix. I know Sergio Garcia has lost a couple times the last couple years, but they were both by decisions. First, a close decision to Sebastian Fundora in a very good back and forth fight. Then he got completely outboxed against Tony Harrison last year. But to get completely destroyed by Tellez was a big deal. So Tellez is, he's made his plate. He's at the party now, and we'll see what the possibilities are for him. Now, before we get into that, if you guys could smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I try to build my channel up here. Something you don't like, you could always give a thumbs down or leave a comment letting me know why. So back to Tellez. We're going to run through the top 10 and see what could possibly be next for this fighter. 154 is loaded in the PBC, so I do think he'll get something next. Not quite sure he gets a top 10 opponent, but let's see. Let's see what's possible. Start with number 1, Jermell Charlo. I don't see that. Why? Charlo, there'd be no point. Yeah, absolutely not. Charlo is way too big. He's fighting Canelo. He has a possibility of fighting bigger name fighters when he comes back down with less risk. Nope. Number 2, or next, is Tim Tszyu, the WBO champion. Tim Tszyu doesn't need to take this kind of risk right now. He wouldn't be interested. It's an easy fight to make, but he wouldn't be interested in a fight like this. I don't see that one. Then you got Brian Castano. Castano doesn't need to take a fight like Tellez right now. He doesn't need to either. There's so much options for him in the PBC. He can come back against whoever he wants. Maybe they could lure him into a fight like this, but I don't see why he would take it. He's already been in big fights. He doesn't need to take this one next, so I don't see it. Then you got Brian Mendoza, the WBC interim champion. Unless they wanted to put an interim title on him next and put Mendoza in front of Tellez, I don't see this one. Not at all. Next, Sebastian Fundora. Nope, don't see this one. Why would Fundora fight a true knockout artist on the rise following an upset knockout loss to Mendoza? I don't think he'd be interested in that next. Erickson Lubin. Maybe they could lure Lubin in because the guy's, kind of new, but Lubin just bounced back. He had a brutal fight of the year last year. I don't think he would want to fight a guy like Tellez next. Magomed Kurbanov, I don't think he'd take the risk. They'd be working with cross promotions anyway, but I don't think he'd take the risk and fight him. Michel Soro from France, I don't think he takes the risk either because he's, Soro's coming off of a close split decision loss to, what's his name? I don't think he takes the risk and comes over to fight a guy like Tellez next. Tony Harrison, he's a possibility because they both share that they beat, Sergio Garcia, but he's also coming off a tough knockout loss to Tim Tszyu. What do you want to fight a guy like Tellez next? I don't see it. So Tellez, they'll put somebody decent in front of him, but the kind of win that he got was kind of scary. So I could see him getting a decent name opponent next, like a name, somebody we at least know, but definitely won't be a big name. They're not going to fight him, and he's very high risk, low reward right now. Really don't know how good he is, and I think he's going to have to build himself up. He's kind of a smaller version of David Morrell right now. If you don't have to fight him yet, you don't need to fight him. If he doesn't bring a title to the table, if he's not a mandatory, stay away from the guy right now while he's high risk, low reward. I think that's what Tellez is going to end up being now that he's in the top 10. So we'll see what happens though. See what he does. That's it. That's what I got. That's my what's next on Undefeated Super Welterweight Contender Yoenis Tellez following his dominating third-round TKO victory over Sergio Garcia when they fought on the Spence and Crawford undercard back on July 29th. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is true boxing. You've been hit with the truth.